Welcome to the 40k Spy Center. Hello, welcome to the Wargamer. I'm your host, Rob. Welcome to
I'm
the
on
40K
twice!
You're on twice!
And
Tom
you got big stonks.
Yeah, you got big stonks. Tom and Logan. We're not sure where Nick is. It's all gone a bit wrong. Thanks, Juicy Squash, for resubscribing. Thanks to L. Ron Hubbard for reminding us that there is some good, old-fashioned sci-fi out there in the world.
Took about 12 seconds. Boom.
Look what he's armed with as well, by the way.
And look at Logan
I'm
with
ready
an outfit
fight
change. Can we talk
the
about an
Drukhari
outfit? Yeah.
Hordes.
Yeah.
This was filmed on a different day, guys. We're not actually live. We're just predicting the Twitch chat. Okay.
We're all back for the 40k Spy Center, which is normally when we talk about anything that's happening in 40k. So any questions or things that you want to bring up in the chat, we'll talk about. I guess the main subject today is the ongoing conversation about Drukhari, but we got the flip back, of course, to the reveals from Tuesday and what potentially is going to be revealed tomorrow. It's kind of the main conversation of what's going on. It's that's the hot take. Is that the hot take? I don't know.
I think the hot take is in 10 minutes of today, I have worn more clothes than Adam Troke has this week.
No.
True. Right, catch me up how you both are. Tom, how you been? What's been going on?
Hey, I've been good. I've just walked in from work. I'm now eating my lasagna. I'm enjoying it very much. I've had a busy week. I have actually got a lot of 40k done. I have painted all my custard Virtus Praetor bikers, not the dildo variant, the actual variant. I'm quite pleased with those. We've then also assembled a full Indomitus box set because I'm trying to get all my Imperium done. And I thought, while I'm assembling all the Space Wolves, I might as well do the Necrons. So now I only have one more Indomitus to assemble. I have assembled Vargard Oberon and Nemesis Andrak as well. What else have I done? Oh, and I just finished gluing this guy to his base. Do you know what this is, Rob?
That it looks like an intercessor, brother.
It is, but do you know what's special about this intercessor?
He's got a heavy bolt rifle.
Well, I mean, it might do. I don't know the difference between all the bolt rifles, but this is the 30th anniversary veteran sergeant intercessor. So he's now on his base. I don't know why, but
he was
there.
£20.
He was. I got him for free.
Oh, okay, well done. He's literally just a bog stat. Have I got the...
I mean, I could have £20, or I could have a model I could claim as limited edition and impress my grandparents with. So,
yeah.
I know which one I choose, so that's what we have.
I can't find mine because I did buy one for completionism, but
I got it. So back at,
joke.
for the LGT in 2018, they were giving out goodie bags to the first 100 or so people that bought a ticket, and the goodie bag had one of those in, and I was like,
Is it different to any other intercessor?
Yes, just a bit, but not enough for it.
No one pays attention to it. No.
Okay.
There's like a little bit of detailing on the shoulder pad. He's got a slightly different gun, and he's got like a knife on his back.
There it is.
And other than that, he just looks like a normal intercessor.
He's got a That's pretty cool.
He's got the shit bolt rifle as well, the bog standard bolt rifle, not the auto bolt rifle.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm going to put him in my Ultramarines army, which isn't meant to be good, which is why all the Land Raiders are painted as Ultramarines.
Okay, that's also some interesting story there. Logan, catch me up. How have you been? You been well?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Gyms are back open. Been getting back in there. I'm trying to use my airbrush to prime minis and see how that goes, because with the weather being literally random select at the moment, I don't fancy rattle can spraying, so I'm trying to get into airbrush priming because I have 12 tournament tickets purchased.
Fucking hell.
That's real hot. I like that. And one of them
which is at the T Sports Arena, my first event.
Oh,
in about 6 years.
I'm very excited for that. Also, Zach from LGT come in, so I'm excited for you two to play against each other. If that ends,
I think your last event, Logan, you were casting, right?
Yes, the last
Allies of Convenience, November 2015.
Was it? Fucking listen, I can't remember anything at all.
The T Sports historian, mate.
There we go. Tom setting himself up as the T Sports historian. This is something he wants to major in, which I think is pretty interesting. I'm
going to scam a university when I've got it all sorted.
So can I just say as well, last week there was a big scandal in the world of esports because some grifters set up a accreditation system where you could pay them $400 and
certified.
They would certify you for esports, and they got about 30 really big, high-profile people to be involved as like people on the panel to approve you, like big organization owners. And
EG's vice president was on there, right?
Yeah, she was on there. So yeah, it was like big people on it, and it lasted a week, and they just got fucking memed into oblivion, and they had to refund
the 14th most talked about thing on Twitter at one point worldwide.
They got memed into oblivion, and then they just refunded everyone the money, and it disappeared. But yeah,
wow,
it was quite amazing. An esports certification.
They were saying that it was basically to help people get into esports because it's such this nepotistic and exclusive industry, right? Which I don't know enough about because obviously I've never worked in esports, but I mean,
so to get in, give us $400.
Yeah, no, exactly.
The group of people that are the ones that are doing the nepotism will allow you to come in.
That's how I just end up at people's houses for Christmas. I just give them 400 quid, and I'm like, "Am I invited now? Is it? That's
like, the only way Rob is allowed into a party. That's why he has to keep."
All right. Well, we're just waiting for Nick. Nick
is here.
Oh, Nick is here in the chat. Hold on.
He's very sneaky. He's deep struck in.
Let me just get him in the chat for everyone so you guys can see him. There he is, Nick. What's going on, Nick? How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Good. Nick, just before we get into the info, the stories from this week, how have you been?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've been building some armigers because I got some. Because Games Workshop opened up recently. I've had some vouchers from Christmas that I haven't been able to spend all third lockdown.
Christmas.
So I bought some armigers.
Armigers.
Which I'm magnetizing this time, so I can swap the weapons. Maybe put some cheeky Forge World ones on there as well.
Morax.
Yes. Well, actually, I really like the Radclaws and the Volkites. The Radclaws are my favourites.
I'm trying to be your friend. Put lightning locks on them.
Mine are specifically being built for a League of Knights meta, not actual 40k meta.
A League of Knights, splendid.
Yeah. So it's a Nick writes the pack, and it's an Imperial Knight or even Chaos Knight only tournament where he writes it's wicked. Fantastic. Really fun. Really
so
fun.
It's basically it came from a game that we had at the studio a couple of years ago where Jonathan and Christian from Sweden came over, and we played a night battle doubles, me and Rob versus those two. We'd had some night games because knights were quite prevalent at the time in 8th, and they were dominating the tables. And lots of people were taking knights to tournaments. But to make it more interesting, we decided to do it alternating activations. Mm-hmm. And it made the game really, really balanced. So I decided to write a tournament pack and run a tournament which is knights only, but with special comp to make it alternating activations. So people could, it'd be cool. It was really cool because we ran 3 and 1 online. So it's really cool just to see people just the only army at the event is knights. And alternating activations made it really interesting. So I've rewritten the pack for 9th to include primary, secondary, and secret missions.
That's like the perfect piss up tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it is competitive, and there is a lot of skill to win, which I think has been proven because the same people have kind of come first, and DC's come third in every single one. But also, it is just you can just throw knights around and not care. It's just loads of fun. So
also,
if anyone is interested to come in, we're running on the 17th of July at the T Sports Arena.
Yeah, we'll put out a link in the show notes, and we'll also put it from our socials so people can pick up a ticket if they want to. That'll be based in Nottingham. Also, the way it works is Nick writes the pack, and then you pay him £400 to enter, and Nick gives himself the trophy when it's finished. Right, let's get on with the